Well, I was introduced to you in DSGC.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the first, I don't know. I joined in January last year, so I think you were one of the earlier um, guests, and I really resonated with your vibe, to be honest. And I binged your podcast, and I really resonated with what you shared. So when I heard there was an opportunity to do Mind Over Matter, I was sold. I was like, I can't send Shauna my money fast enough.
And what coming into, well, now that you've been through it, what out of all of the weeks was your favorite week?
I think the last week. And I think it was the last week because it was just everything built on the previous weeks. And something just really clicked for me. When you and I had a moment during the last session, and I was struggling because I felt a dissonance between like being in my zone of genius in the day job and like outside. And it felt like, well, there's something wrong with me. And you reminded me that maybe there is not a problem. Maybe like, what if there's not a problem? What if it's just that somatic experience of being in your zone of genius? It's wonderful, but it's not sustainable, right? Like we're not meant to go through our entire day with that sensation of just like, and it was so pivotal for me to like pause and accept that. And I've shifted into this powerful state of just acceptance.
Oh, wow. And what's
receiving?
Yeah. And what's come is that was just a few weeks ago. So how have the past few weeks been after that pivot point for you?
I'm a number 9 on the Enneagram. I avoid conflict. And I have been standing in my truth and speaking up. And so it's been a little rough around the house. But I feel confident in my knowing. And so because I'm confident in my knowing, I'm able to communicate it without like falling into like disordered relationship patterns, or at least knowing when I'm sliding into disordered relationship patterns. So I can like observe and pause and para the shit out of the moment. Just pause. Just pause.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
it's been beautiful.
Yeah. So last question, if you were telling someone about this program who'd never heard of it, how would you describe it?
Oh. This is a great program for someone who has started on their like who is already on their self-reflective journey. I don't know that I would recommend this program for someone who has not done any inner work, but if you've dabbled in inner work, and if you're at a point where you're ready to start acknowledging your role in how you can move through this world and accept the circumstances for what they are and accept them in that you can receive, right? Like learning to receive, and how that is so powerful of a shift of mindset. So Shauna helps you like just recognize where you are and see how you can maybe steer the boat to get to where you want to be.